I traveled through 23 states in the United States. It changed my perspective on humanity and made me realize that there's a lot more that brings us together than what separates us. I'm a filmmaker and I make documentaries that combine adventure with human connection. I had a sign that said, "Biking across country, ran out of food, anything helps." And if I was fortunate to receive help, I'd ask the person, do you have a story about when somebody helped you when you really needed it? One of the most impactful encounters that I had was, it was 6 months into the journey. My body was feeling really beat up from the lifestyle that I was living, trying to find a safe place to sleep and get enough food for the day and a place to bathe. And I was sitting on the side of the road and I didn't have my sign out. I wasn't asking for anything. And this man walked past me and he came up to me and said, "Hey, are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, my body's hurting a little bit." And the man told me, hold on a second right here, I'll be right back. And he ran across the street to a grocery store. And then this man came back and he bought me a bag of groceries with his food stamps. And this man's name was Gary, and he was homeless. Where do you live?
I'm on the streets.
Just like, what made you want to help me? Just out of nowhere, like.
You just look like you're hurting. Yeah, it's like, I gotta help a girl out. You know, you're stretching here, sitting here. It's like, that's what I do.
Can I give a hug?
Oh, you got it.
You know, you go in life and you either have like, sometimes you rely on your friends or like your family or your parents and stuff, you know? And Gary, for me today, like he was that guy, like where who helped me. And I didn't know him before today. And to think that he's like so positive, even though he's like living on the streets, is just so amazing. I think that the people who have faced the most adversity in their lives, they wanted to help because they'd been through the similar experiences and they could relate to me. And it wasn't like that I didn't receive help from other neighborhoods where there was more wealth, but it just seemed like there was a lot more empathy and compassion from people who had faced hardships in their life because they could relate to what I was going through at the time. I grew a beard, and as my beard grew longer, I was starting to get treated differently by people. And this made me think about all the ways that we judge people based on the way that they look, including myself. I've done that with others. And what was really difficult was, as my appearance was changing, I was receiving less help. The people taught me while I was on the road was, even if you don't have something to give, if you look somebody in the eye who's homeless and you say, "Have a nice day," and you see them and treat them as a human being, that can mean so much to them. Because for me, when people did that, it really mattered. The response to the documentary has been incredible. And what I've really, my favorite part about it is collaborating with different nonprofits, like in Amsterdam, the De Regenboog group. And I'm gonna be collaborating with different nonprofits and donating half of the ticket sales to different charities. Things can feel so overwhelming and crazy in our world right now, but the people that I met showed me that the one thing that we can actually control is just how we treat each other. A hug, man? Yeah, man.